What's up, guys? The live arena season's just now kicking off. Well, I guess yesterday is when it technically started, but today is a new day, and I guess by the time you're watching this, it's probably yesterday. Either way, the day is the day, and time to do some live arena, I guess. We got 5. We're going to do 10 tokens, maybe 15, maybe 20 if I get a little bit carried away. Was on a little bit of a loss streak yesterday, but we're going to fix that today. I climbed up yesterday a little bit higher than I expected. I was doing fights at 33. But right now we're 100, so we're going to see how this plays out. Now, do I plan to push top 100 this season? Not necessarily. Not really sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I do, but it will probably be a little bit slower. May or may not stream the content. I'm leaning more towards not, at least like the previous seasons. Last season, I did not place. I ended up going on vacation, which, by the way, if you ever plan on going on vacation, don't plan on pushing top 100. Because I played a grand total of 0 fights on vacation, which in order to place top 100, you need to be playing about 20 more than 0 fights per day. Let's go ahead and pick Embreeze plus, Crixia in just a little while. Embreeze plus, we'll go Embreeze plus Carnage. Pretty good champion here. Carnage is a free champion that everybody can eventually get. He's a champion that the enemy may have. Embreeze also champion they may have, but if I have him, then they're likely to, well, they can't have him. Even if they wanted to have him, they can no longer have him. Let's do a Hegemon play. Let's get a little bit crazy with the Hegi today. Now they got an Alsgore. They got an Arbiter and Lazarius who are probably susceptible to the Hegemon. We got some fast champs. We'll get rid of her. The tankiest champion on their team. Very interesting team here. I've actually never seen this combination of champions ever. I've not seen Alsgore use. I've not seen Deliana use. Not for sure if he's big brain play or trolling me. Maybe it's the best options. If he beats me, I'll just quit the video and you guys never see this. So I guess if you're watching it, then I won. Either way, let's see how this plays out. Go for the Hegemon. A2. Boom! Does not drop the Arbiter. Fairly close, though. Sheep him. Now, of course, she can res everybody, unfortunately. Unfortunately enough. Does he actually go for the res, though? If he goes for the res, then the little sheep. Does it boost the turn meter of the sheep? I don't think it does, actually. I guess it does. Okay, yeah, saying it does. Cool. I wasn't for sure if sheep could get turn meter boosted or not. Either way, let's reduce their turn meter. Block buffs. No block damage for you guys. And then we do this. Boom! Almost 200,000 damage. Not really. It's 130,000 damage. But Embreeze does some big numbers. Very big numbers. Zega. 19,000 live arena points, 174 season rating. Pretty cool stuff there, dude. Looks like you've been grinding some live arena. Personally, I grind live arena a lot more during the season than I do outside the season. But you guys, do you spend more time during the season or outside the season? I think outside the season definitely has easier fights. But during the season, you get mythical materials, which is why I do it during the season. Go Carnage plus Embreeze. Carnage, I've been a big fan of him. I actually finished out his books on a second form today. Yesterday, I did a video. Actually, it was the win I had against Timmet that, well, he followed up with 2 destroying me times. But the one win I had was actually Carnage switching forms and doing his AoE double hitting skill that he basically just destroyed everything. He killed the Nice. He tried to swap forms and killed him through that. It was actually a lot more damage than I expected. So it's pretty sweet. He really does not like being burned at all. So we're going to go Siphi plus Siegfried, I think. Yeah, Siphi plus Siegfried. I really like Crixia. I've been wanting to use her more and more, but against a team like this, it doesn't really make sense. He's going to have turn meter reduction from the Gizmac. Obviously, he can't be HP burned, which, I don't know. This is a interesting little setup he has. Siphi plus Siegfried. We got the block debuffs. The Gizmac's not going to do anything to my Siegfried. The Marius is a little bit of a problem there. Cavalax is not a problem at all, except for against Armons, but maybe he doesn't do anything to that. We'll get rid of here. There's no other strip champion he has. 3-star Calvalax is also not that big of a problem because basically 3-star Calvalax is... It's going to be more difficult to build, right? You need a lot more attack. The lethal dose doesn't scale as high. He, of course, has the Arachne Elixir. He may kill Armons, but I'm not... yeah, he does kill Armons. Not really a huge deal. We go ahead and place block debuffs. Siphi's cleansed. We will just do this. Strip the stone skin from everybody. Got a fear over there. Really nice. Now, he can switch forms and go for a kill on Siphi, but will he actually get it? I don't know if he will. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We could always just, Siegfried survives, just switch forms and do the res. Yeah, he didn't kill anybody. Kind of what I was expecting there. We're very tanky, especially with increased defense. A lot of HP overall. Siegfried gets hit one time. As long as he doesn't have Soul Reap, then we're in a pretty good spot. We just go for this A3. Boom. Didn't get messed up by Aspect of Siroth. Very nice. We can sleep him. The next worst thing that could happen is he could actually go for a kill here. Let's go for a sleep, I guess. I was a little bit nervous that they would have Wand of Submission. I would get sheeped or slept instead. Not a huge deal though. We're fine. So I was a little bit, do I res Armons? Do I not? Armons would have brought back some more control. Would have been pretty cool, but ultimately not a big deal. And we're fine. Core monsters, 55,000 live arena total points, 195 season points. I'm at a lowly 178 compared to him. The total points are crazy though. How many points do you need to max out your Great Hall? To max out the live arena Great Hall? What would your total points need to be? I guess it depends on your win rate, right? All right, Marichka very early. Makes me think I need to bring an option for dealing with a Commodus potentially, Gizmax and things like that. So let's go. I kind of want to go Embreeze. I kind of want to go Carnage. Both of those seem like a really good option. We're going to go Embreeze because I don't want him to have Embreeze. But I'm thinking he's going to pick like a Commodus. He's going to pick a Gizmac. He's going to pick things that typically are countered by Marichka. Okay, nice plus the horse. Very good picks there. We're going to go Carnage plus. Right now I have the speed advantage over him. The Crixia does do really good against the horse. Not so good against Nice. We could go Siphi for a little bit of speed, a little bit of increased defense stuff. This would give me an option for Rotos in the back potentially as well. Because if Nice stays, I do need an answer for the block damage. Maybe he has a Niame in the back as well. I gotta be prepared. Okay, so Nell must ban. So now I have to deal with these 4 champs. So these 4 champs, obviously I have Carnage can deal with stuff. Siegfried potentially, Rotos potentially. Rotos is really good. We have 2 Stoneskin strip options. Against, it's a tough team. The Chicken's a scary champion, honestly. He's actually a very scary, especially +4, 6-star blessing. That's a big dude. That is a big chicken. +4, 6-star Marichka. +1, 6-star Nice. Obviously banning the Nell. Have literally no other option there. So here what I need to get a clutch sheep on somebody from Armons, basically. So who's that going to be? I can go for Marius. Just throw a sheep at Marius. Boom. There we go. Excellent. Do this. Please strip this through the stone skin. All right. Things are not looking perfect. Not looking horrible. Let's go for this. We can't, unfortunately, do anything to the Nice. Could we maybe get this to work? Maybe reduce his skills cooldown? No. We could go for the Marichka, though we don't have enough accuracy probably. Let's see if we can... Okay, yeah. Resisted on the Marichka. 100% expected that. Okay. Target changed. We'll actually switch forms here. And then go for and see if we can maybe get a kill here. I don't want to go for the A2 because it'd wake up the sheep anyways. It's not good, actually. Now we're in a really bad spot because now he just, boom, block revives. Oh, weak hit. That was actually massive for me. Wow. Of course, killed himself there. So here, I could sheep somebody. I don't think it really matters. Maybe that dude. Actually, no. I think we're fine. I think no. I kind of want to sheep the nice. Okay, so here, let's sheep the chicken in case he gets a turn. In case he be joining in this attack. The Marius may be able to kill me. Okay, goes for the cleanse. Very interesting. So if I switch forms, the Marius is going to hit me. This ability will switch HP. And then transfer all debuffs from this champion to target. Which one spreads? Forget which one spreads, but this should kill him. There we go. Spread. I was wondering how I can actually get that to spread. So passives are blocked across the board now. 2 turns of the passive being blocked there. Let's go for a kill and block revive on the Marius. Okay, we have 1 champion dealt with there very well. Got the sleep on her. Beautiful. Now I need the nice to be controlled with the stun. When he comes out of the sheep, I think all this will be removed, right? Yeah, the sheep doesn't maintain the debuffs in the other form anyways. But I can swap HP with Embreeze in a second. Good. Okay, so this... What is the condition on him? Kills enemy, chance of debuff spread. Okay, so he's not going to kill her. Does do a little bit of a debuff spread there. Very nice. And then we will swap HP. Switches forms, but he can't do anything just yet. He's block actived. Necrosis stacks as well. He could kill the Armands for sure. Doesn't go for the Armands kill. Goes for that. Okay, so I kind of want to sheep him. Because if she makes him join an attack... Okay, he got sheep, which is not really a huge issue. But he's going to counterattack now, which is not going to be a massive deal here either. So we just pick him up. Oh, man, I really need... I guess we can just block revive him. Could possibly get the block revive over on this. He's about to take a turn, so... Dang. We're doing like no HP because I have so much HP reduced. This is a really good thing to keep in mind. If you're running that blessing that he has, whatever that annoying thing is, it's very, very deadly. Okay, there we go. Dang it. That's not what I wanted. Block passives only. I was really wanting to get the block passives and the block actives, but hitting nice would have been a weak hit. But Life Harvest, that is so, so harmful to Embreeze. I have no way to recover the destroy max HP, right? Even with the HP swap, it's not restoring my destroy max HP. And he's going in for a slow attack there. Slow going nice. One of the scariest nices, actually. There we go. And now we're just all falling apart, unfortunately. GG's to him. But yeah, Embreeze gets shut down, honestly, by that specific skill. So with Embreeze, we have no way to restore the destroyed max HP, right? This doesn't restore it. Okay, it does. No, if it's a boss. Only if it's a boss. This... So as far as I'm aware, there's no way to restore it. So his max HP was cut in half there. Maybe I could have gotten rid of the chicken sooner and not had that destroyed max HP just hitting me. If I would have had my destroyed HP returned, then I would be able to actually have done something there. But GG's to him. It's a great showcase, I think, of how strong that blessing is. I actually have it on my Crixia now as well. I'm thinking about putting it on some more champs. We'll go with these two. Carnage, amazing champion, though. I wasn't for sure when he spreads the debuffs, though. That's really, really strong. All right, so we got a nasty setup over here. Commodus with bombs, Marichka here. My best option is going to have to be going fast, going first. I can't have them taking turns before me. Siffy. Actually, let's go these two. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. I lost that last one, but it's really good to see the impact of how crazy that is. Let me close out some of these tabs I have open real quick. Got a video I got to post as well. So now we have a Gizmak plus an Odin. So my Stigfriend's going to be doing really good here. They probably won't be going first anyways. The Gizmak could really hurt me. The bombs, I got to have something to just soak those bombs or get rid of them or do something related to those bombs. Because right now, let's go for Crixia, maybe? Actually, the bombs are my biggest issue. Just get rid of the bomber, right? Yeah, that's the best idea. Duh, why not? Why not get rid of your biggest problem? Just ban the bomber, right? Because he's the one I'm most scared about. He's the one who's actually going to destroy me, potentially. Just get rid of him. It's no problem. We'll try to sheep. Oh, resisted. That's really bad. All right, so stripping everything. Oh, this is not good. That's really not good, actually. They don't have any actives to use on this form, but he can switch forms. The Gizmak can for sure. He does seem like he's fairly slow overall, though. Maybe my Carnage can just strip that Stone Skin and do something good here. Maybe she buffs. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. It's a whole lot of damage. He may just go for a kill, potentially. Oh, he can't. He can only use the A1, actually. Our Carnage is fairly quick at 270 or so. His Odin's Aura, if that's who he picked, is not going to be working for anybody other than Marichka anyways. Can't strip. It's pretty good. Okay, so now we can actually steal turn meter of a lot of them, potentially. There we go. We got 2 of them. The biggest thing is this Gizmak not taking a turn, though. Because if he gets a turn, it's basically all over, right? Now, at this point, you can switch forms. Go for this cleanse. Dang. Well, there we go. He's going to do his old swap and then come back and mess me up. Gizmak's a champion I got to be very careful with. And banning the Siegfried makes it difficult. GG's to him. He's definitely going to kill my Carnage. And everybody, actually. He'll kill everybody. The only small chance I have is basically that he doesn't kill me here and I'm able to pick up Carnage and possibly get something going. Yeah, I got to pick him up. Don't have a ton of options here. He's going to go the A1. I can steal the unkillable and the taunt. There's a low chance. There's a chance this doesn't. Oh, crap. That sucks. I didn't realize the Siffy had the pain link there. Well, it feels bad. All right, GG's to this dude. GG's to Stamen. That was Gizmak just wrecking my team. I got to be careful and watch out for those. Gizmak's a tough champion to deal with. Even with Siffy there, it's just he places the HP burn early. I really need a cleanser to get in there. King of War. Let's see what he has. That was a good fight, though. Gizmak. It's a beast of a champion. Did I lose? No, I think I lost once at Gizmak so far. Really strong champ. Really strong champ. All right, so if there is a Gizmak here, I got to be ready for it. I got to be prepared, basically. My best options. Actually, Harima's a really good option for that as well. So let's... Between these two, Carnage really good at shutting down Marichka, but to be honest, Embrace is really good versus Marichka as well. Sorry, guys, if you hear a sound pop up there, That's when I'm closing my tabs in Opera. For some reason, there's audio to that now. All right, so we have Commodus. We're going to go with our bomb counter with Siegfried. They're obviously going to be trying to go fast. Siphi is not the perfect counter for this, honestly. We'll probably be banning the bomber. We have our speed threat already. Maybe even worth building a champion with high resistance to resist these Commodus. This Commodus has no blessing, though, either, so maybe even a Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts could be good potentially here as well. He has no lightning cage or anything. So Embreeze could be good. Let's go Crixia for now, I guess. We really need another support champion. We do have one somewhat in Siegfried already. But I want to see what their last picks are. Because if their last picks... Okay, so we have Sulfurion, some burn stuff. We have some speed stuff. Of course, Marius. The bomber's definitely an issue. I could throw in my Siphi here. Kind of have a few options for the bomber to deal with him, right? I guess Necrit could have been really good. Let's get rid of the... This will give him boosts to get around. His Sulfurion's a 6-star Sulfurion, so he's definitely speed-tuned to him. We have her in Stone Skin, so she's not going to be messed up. So we'll just do this ban, I believe. Though the 6-star Marius is actually really bad. Let's do the 6-star Marius ban. Hope that I'm faster. I think I probably will be faster here now that he did not ban the Armons, my fastest champion now currently. I've done quite a few rebuilds, so I'm still getting used to them. Like Crixia is a different build than she used to be. A lot of champs in different builds. Obviously can't do anything there. Let's go ahead and get the Sulfurion just go for this. It may get Wand of Submission back to me. It did not, thankfully. Let's this is going to be the best bet, I guess, because he can actually do anything he wants still. So I was hoping that he wouldn't be able to strip, or that maybe he wouldn't be able to strip, but now they can both strip. The A2 ability from him is very, very bad. But he's going before the Lazarius, which, in that case, it's fine. Because all I have to do now is just maybe resist something, survive. I did survive. It's really bad news for him. Because now it's just wipe them all. They come back. Last thing I want is Sulfurion to do any reses and stuff. And then A2. So, I don't know if I messed up his speed tune or if his champions just weren't speed tuned correctly. But having the Lazarius go before the Commodus would have been the way to go for sure. He could have used the buff reduction, which would have put my Siegfried exposed. And then his Commodus bomb me. GG's basically. But it's not how it was. So I gotta be careful against those bomber teams. Shoes in plus Marius. So now let's go Marichka plus Embreeze, I guess. Tanky champion can do decent versus Marius. This will kind of stop those Gizmax and Commoduses that seem to be rampant today. Nice. So my best option for Nice is going to be obviously a champion multi-hitting. Block damage is something I have to really consider. I don't have I have kind of an option to get rid of block damage, actually. We could lock out the first forms and be okay. We have a little bit of a reviver there. Obviously need another damage dealer. We need to make sure whatever damage dealer we pick can actually deal with the whole team by themselves. Rotos is a good option for that. Give this a shot. A decent go second option here. They have some lockouts from the Galathier, pretty annoying. The Marius can do some good damage. Lockout susceptible champions, though, I could be faster than the Shoes in. Commodus. I can ban one. No, I have to ban him. So I'm probably faster now. So with this case, ideally, I'm faster. I steal turn meter from Shuzhen, and then I sheep Nice or Marius, whichever one doesn't have, okay, much protection. Here we go. Actually, this is an even better situation. Assuming we don't get wanded. So now we just sheep the Marius. They have no lightning cage anywhere, which is something like you basically never see. Hopefully get a lockout on everybody, especially the Galathier. Really basically only the Galathier. He's probably going to switch forms and try to strip and do either the lockout or the block actives. Of course, the block actives works. We'll go ahead and try to do a fear. There's no polymorph. The only thing I'm really concerned about potentially there. We'll switch forms. And then I want my Rotos to be able to kill him through the block damage once that happens. But to be honest, I think at this point we just go for the A2 and just kill some champs. That's all we need to do, right? All we need to do. So he's going to throw up block damage, of course. And if he does, my Rotos can cycle through his stuff and get back, probably. Or he may go for killing the Armons. He has a few options, I guess. Delphin's got a few options. Goes for that block damage ability. Go for the kill on the Marius. Just kidding. We're not going to kill the Marius. We'll, if I use this ability, I will get my Armons killed. If I switch forms and do the reset here. Oh, wait, no, I don't actually. Excellent. So now I can actually go for either the A2 and risk Wand of Submission. But they don't have Wand of Submission, right? They're both stunned. Beautiful. And then we just go A1 because Rotos is good to go now. Boom. And our Rotos can just... Oh, is he naked? I think he actually is. Yeah, he's naked. I was doing tests with Michelangelo. Dang it. That's really bad. I was actually doing some Mikey tests a second ago, and I forgot to put gear back onto Rotos. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he has nothing at all. This is awful, actually. Good news is I think I'm still okay. We didn't get a turn before him. Things are getting bad here. We have block buffs, though. Block debuffs. So maybe we're not too bad. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Naked Rotos, not a big deal. There we go. GG's to him. Man, I need to go put some gear back on that Rotos. I think he's actually completely naked, actually. Oh, he has a helmet. All right. Well, that would have been a huge difference. I mean, his stats there were wildly different. So, guys, just be careful. If you're using the free gear removal stuff, make sure you put your champion's gear back on them. But yeah, I was doing a Mikey showcase for YouTube and was using the same gear from Rotos. Forgot to put it back on him. So my Rotos was not doing nearly what he should be. Let's see. It was a good fight, though. GG's to him. It was a weird one, though, for sure. That was a weird one, definitely. All right, so Embreeze plus Marius. We're going to save the Crixia for the end because of the Life Harvest. Life Harvest is nasty. We already saw that versus her. Let's go Marichka. Let's not just do that just yet, necessarily. Maybe we can. Maybe we'll be fine. Let's go. Let's just do the Crixia, actually. We have the speed options. Marichka's good. She is probably maybe better saved for if they play a Gizmak or a Commodus, because I have room to move and adjust right now into different strategies depending on what they do. There we go, Commodus. He wouldn't have played that before. So now we have Marichka here. So we have a speed option. We have Marichka. We had this. And now we got this, okay? So now I have options, okay? I don't have to ban the Commodus necessarily. I probably want to. I should be faster than them. Definitely if I ban the Lazarius, but he may have a block damage champion in the back. A Niame would pretty much counter me. Okay, the chicken. So I could ban him, or I could ban the Commodus. They have Lightning Cage on a few champs. He's going to be difficult to deal with, period. So let's just ban him. 33% aura, speed aura. So now basically I just have to... Carnage is the only damage dealer, is a little bit risky. It's tough. It is going to be a tough fight here. Which is a mistake that I'm used to make a lot. I was hoping not to do that again. We'll see how this works, but I got to make sure he stays alive, of course. I do plan on going first here, obviously. Okay, so now I could do the A2 and sheep the Marius, or I could just throw a sheep out here at the Embreeze or this dude. I really just want to strip as many of them as I can. There we go. So we got a few strips out. We'll block actives on everybody. Good stuff. And then maybe get something done to him, possibly. Nope. Is he going to switch forms? Maybe he does. He can't really do much from the first form. The second form, he's probably not a damage dealer. He can do decent damage in general. Maybe drops the Armons here. Oh, drops my Marichka. That is not great for me. Really not that bad either. Oh, wait. He can only use the A1. Not hitting that hard, thankfully. I did just book my Carnage as well, so hopefully this is all I need to just destroy him. Have Stone Skin still. We'll go for the AoE double hitter. Kills the chicken. Kills everybody. GG. He has a very strong A2, or yeah, A2 and A3 in a second form. Hits for a lot of damage. And also, I think it heals him or something, right? Because the chicken reflects damage. Also heals by 30% of damage dealt. So, doing a lot there. It's not just one massive hit. It's those double hits. And plus, the chicken was the very last in the team order, wasn't he? So we were okay there. These are some good fights today. I like these so far. Armon's first pick. Shanxi 26. Slightly different builds than I typically have, though. Like my Crixia is running much faster. Okay, this is like a speed team, obviously. I'm going to be looking for things like Hegemon towards the end, so I can be careful with which damage dealers I use. I'm already competing in speed a little bit with Armons. Potential other lockout there. Let's stick to champions with Stone Skin and such, I think, right now. Just for a second or so longer. Actually, this is okay. She does good against both these champs. He obviously doesn't have Embreeze or anything. But we'll see. Hedgie's going to be very high in my champions likely to be picked. So Hegemon, I need a good champion to deal with nice. Rotos deals with him very well. Rotos deals with a lot of these champions quite well. Now that he's built, going to be even better. So we have some speed options. Now, if he goes like a Hegemon, not a Hegemon, a Calvalax, I can't keep Hedgie. Nell would be okay, but Calvalax would kind of mess me up. If not Calvalax, then I'll probably be okay with just banning the Marius, possibly. UDK, got to get rid of him. Okay. UDK just kind of shuts my Rotos down completely. Now, if I had Death Dealer on my Rotos, it'd be a different story. My Rotos would be popping off versus UDK. It'd be fine. Doesn't matter what he is. Steel turn meter from everybody. Got a pretty fast. Armon's there. Don't really need to lock him out just yet. We do the block buffs. No polymorph on the team, right? No polymorphs. They're already stunned, so there's really no real reason. I guess there is on the nice. So go ahead and switch forms. And we're going to kill everybody except for the Nice. The Nice can kill some champions, but he will have fear, so it may just not activate anything. Well, just kidding, it's gone. Because he has Chainbreaker, right? Yep. But then we have a Rotos who can actually do something to kill the Nice there. Previously, Rotos not built. This Rotos built can actually do stuff. Much, much better. I play this guy a lot. Maxi UFA. Don't know what that means, but every time I see it, I'm thinking UFC. Okay, Carnage first pick. So champions with passives, maybe I don't go those heavily. Maybe I do. You never really know. Siffi's a good potential option here. Crixie is a good option here as well. Embrys. Commodus. I might actually throw Commodus in here. Siegfried's good. He's wanting to go speed, obviously, because he has intimidating presence on his Carnage. So maybe I throw in Siffi here. Because Siffi will place the block debuffs. That'll allow me to ignore Carnage's nonsense, basically. Gizmak plus Fabian. So we'll go Marichka plus Siegfried. I have no lockout control past Armons. So if I'm able to slide in the Commodus, I really need to try to get him in here. It'd be very helpful to have. Fabian's a pain for sure. Now she can cleanse bombs, so I gotta be mindful of that. She also has Life Harvest, so I gotta be, once again, mindful of that. Life Harvest versus Embrys is not fun. We have Siffi plus Rotos, though. Can definitely do some good work here. The Carnage is a big potential threat. Can Gizmak handle me alone? I don't think so. We take away his 6-star intimidating presence. I think Carnage is a good ban option here. We have so many passives that are just really strong. We have a lot of good champs here. We have Armons, potentially a fast champ. Banning the Siffi is definitely going to be his best play. But my Armons is very fast. Typically, players use Siffi as their fastest if they're going Siffi plus Armons. In my case, Siffi's my fastest. Not really. Armon's my fastest. So here, I was just going to throw a sheep out at the champion with Wand of Submission, who's likely just going to Wand of Submission me anyways, but you got to risk it. There we go. Big threat taken care of there. Now, we can actually go for the A2. Hopefully don't get Wand of Submission to get... There we go. We didn't get Wand of Submission. Nice. He's going to get the strip off on me, of course. Then we cleanse everybody. And then we send in... Nope, not Siegfried. Hoping it was going to be Siegfried. So she can res and then place a freeze on everybody. We'll go ahead and hit the... She can also just cleanse. So I'd really like to just kill him, honestly. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. She's a full team res, though, so it's not... Okay, we got killed him as well. Let's go for A2. Give me some turn meter boost. Give me back around to another turn pretty quickly. We have a few Wand of Submissions. Maybe just don't get frozen here. Be nice. We are very good on turn meter here. Okay, she doesn't go for the res. That's smart. I'm not going to be able to strip her. She has high resistance, of course. She's going to go for a full freeze on everybody, basically. Unless I can just hit this and smash that. And then go in here and just destroy her. So broke that stone skin, got through. Very nice. GG's. That was a smart play by him, though. Here we go. Got him again. That was a very smart play by him, though, to do that. Now, obviously, we know he knows my Armons is faster than him. So he's not going to go for that same strategy necessarily. I'm going to pick the Carnage first because knowing that Carnage was his best champion or his favorite champion because he picked him first, had intimidating presence, 6-star, very key to the strategy. Maybe. Pick him first. See what he goes here now. He's a huge Carnage fan, obviously, because of the avatar and everything. So good against Gizmak. I will be throwing Armons in here again. for sure. Armon's did amazing now. I could be pushing my luck, though, against a Fabian again. Could be pushing it. Okay. Freya plus UDK. Obviously, I don't really want to go again into the champs I did before. Let's see how my Nishak is currently built. Because at this moment, 375, 657 accuracy. I can go Nishak. Plus, could go Embreeze potentially. I could go Siphi. Could go Crixia, but she's not going to be great. Let's see. Actually, is my Airbeus built? She's 390. Yeah, she's built actually pretty decent. So at this point, I could just ban any of these champions and be okay. The Lady Noelle is who I want to most ban, though, because I can bomb all the others. This is a lot of pressure on the Nishak, though, to actually bomb, because if they ban Carnage, I'm out of a good damage dealer, honestly. So it's either banning Lady Noelle or whoever he puts in this last spot. Okay, do this. He obviously knows I'm going to have more speed than him. If I can just throw a sheep over at the Freya, that would be huge, because Freya, of course, is going to be... you know what would be cool in Hethfrak is a death dealer. Well, maybe. Actually, no, maybe not. Could I get it on her? Nope. Could I get some debuffs on everybody? Nope. So she's obviously just going to get the cleanse very early here. Unless he goes first. He does actually go first, but somehow we don't kill him. I guess we don't have increased attack. But he also can't take any extra turns. He could just take a turn. Extra turns are off the table now. Those poisons will for sure kill him. Could I steal his stone skin? How does that exactly work? I don't even know. We can't do that. We could steal that from him. He's obviously going to go for a huge A2 here and kill everybody. I don't have Arachnid Elixir on my Nishak, though, which is unfortunate. Because that'd actually be very, very helpful. Yeah, there we go. GG's to him. That was well played. Very well played. We were on a pretty good win streak here. Not that that really ruins it, but do a few more. That was fun. Nishak, I may have to switch his build up a little bit because he didn't have enough attack. Without the Airbeus there, his attack was a little bit too low. All right, GG's. He does have lethal dose, which is nice. He got the kill from that. He typically always kills, but his attack being only 6,500 because he's so fast, I guess, was the issue there. But typically, he always would get the kill. Obviously, did not work out in my favor there. Getting the Arachnid Elixir on could have been really good. Ultimately, doesn't really matter. It's fine. We are 1-1 with him, so it's cool. Hethfrak was a really smart play there as well. I was going to say earlier that Death Dealer on Hethfrak could be cool, but I don't actually think that's the case. Because it would kill him. He wouldn't be able to kill anybody else. Hethfrak on somebody else on your team with Hethfrak there, or Death Dealer on somebody else with Hethfrak on the team could be cool. All right, so we're going to go this. Really just the only option I truly have. A Siphi with Life Harvest is cool. I think this is going to be a blessing you see more and more with Embreeze being so popular. This is just so strong. I mean, any HP nuker who's going to be reviving or doing reses, like nice, reviving his allies, just super annoying to deal with. Get rid of the Freya here, I think. They have no speed aura, so the chance of them going faster is very, very low. Obviously got Marichka here. So we'll just sling a sheep at somebody. Hopefully somebody who is not going to want to submission me. The best would be Commodus, but he's probably got Pinpoint on him or Lightning Cage. So I don't know if I want to risk that. Marius would be the next best option. No Lightning Cage on him because he's going to strip, right? So we'll just go ahead and toss this over to the Mar. Wand of Submission on me. That's unfortunate. We did lock him out, which is huge, especially for the Siphi, assuming she did get the lockout on her. She did not get, in fact, get the lockout on her. That is not fun at all, actually. So, we have a few champs over there. This is actually really questionable situation. This will... He's going to bomb me, of course. We get some champs revived. I can strip Stone Skin. He can... let's just do this. I'm going to have to go switching forms. Taking that A1. Let's just steal some HP. Get a kill on these two. Just get in the one. There's a chance I get weak hit it from the Commodus, definitely. Maybe Marichka resists him. Who knows? Or Crixia. Nope. No resist there. Unfortunate. They're both back. He can't do anything. He's stunned. Why is it on him? The Mary's about to take a turn. He can only A1 though, which won't kill my dude here. She can sleep him, of course. Interesting sleep choice there, I think. Can I kill him with a double hit? Let's see. Dang. So he's in a really bad spot now because Crown of Corruption plus the Siphi doing her annoying stuff really just messes him up so bad. We're going to switch this. There's a small... There's no way I get another turn anyways. He loses the speed. He has his damage taken. Fine. The Crown of Corruption... Dang, that actually is really, really impactful. The whole Life Harvest thing on him. I mean, where it deals 20% less damage and receives 15% more damage when below 50% HP. Which adds up a lot, honestly. When you have that stacked with Life Harvest, Blessing, I guess you guys are just seeing it here firsthand that Life Harvest against Embreeze just counters him very well. So we're gonna start seeing that much more for sure. There we go. Embreeze already. I throw in my Crixia. I'll put her in there a little bit later in the fight for sure. Actually, maybe we just go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Crixia in there because we know that Embreeze, if we kill him, maybe he gets a res, whatever, he's going to revive on his second form after you kill him the first time anyways. Mine hits hard, but it's still just those reses. This is a heavy revive team here. Crixia is actually really strong versus this anyways. Carnage is good. Commodus could actually be really good here as well. If I could get him to actually take a turn. That's the biggest thing. Siphi is cool, but I don't know if it should be a huge deal because of just the way this team's made up. Lazarius, I could possibly use Hedgie to kill him. Let's go for Commodus plus... I do want another champion in here. Ooh, Commodus by himself is not the greatest option. We could go Siegfried. Another fast support type champion. 2 speed boosters. Who's my biggest threat here? Nice actually may be, since I didn't pick a champion who can ignore block damage. I got a few options though, I guess. The block passives and actives from Carnage. I got the sheep from Armons. I got... yeah, those two things. So I have options for nice. Siphi's going to be a tough one to deal with if she's in protection set. She's definitely going to be a tough one. And he's already speed tuned, so let's actually get rid of her. I think that protection set's going to be too deadly for me, honestly. I could be faster. He is very high in season score, or total score. 34,000 high in season score. So he actually probably faster than me. He's not. Cool. So I do get the turn first here. But I have really no good champion to even do this on. We'll try to throw it at the Lazarius. Actually get him. That's huge. Now we can stop the cleanse or the res potentially. He switches forms. Maybe we don't get stripped. We probably get stripped on everybody. We don't actually. That is huge. We'll go for this A2, I guess. Yeah, he'll get another turn from this anyways, right? I would love to get Siegfried to jump in here, take another turn, smash everybody, basically. Actually, I would love for Carnage to get a turn here, block passives and such, and then be in a really good spot. Okay, he goes ahead and switches that other form. That's pretty smart. Probably gonna get resisted here, right? Nope, didn't get resisted. That's massive. So here, blocking passives, blocking actives. So no reses or anything like that's gonna come from him. So we'll just kill him first. Go for that. I could switch forms, but the block revive only happens if they are... When does it happen? I think under 3 debuffs, right? So I could do the seal. I really don't want him being rezzed, but there's really not a whole lot I can do about that, I don't think. Okay, let's see. Target killed by this skill under 3 more debuffs, places block revive. Yeah, so 3 more debuffs. We're not going to get that right now, of course. Who's going to get rezzed? Oh, nobody gets rezzed because he can't res just yet, of course. So he's got 1 more turn to do stuff. We'll definitely get block damage on my Siegfried. Thank goodness he doesn't have Soul Reap. My Siegfried would have been ruined just now. But we're safe now. I don't think there's any way he can do anything. Okay. Oh, actually, that was a good play. That was the best thing he could have done. He landed perfectly on my HP. That was good. Very well done. Very well done. That was a very, very close fight. What could I have done better there? I don't even know, honestly. Those stacks of necrosis were just going to melt my Siegfried anyways. He played that perfectly in the way of killing the Carnage. Either way, though, Siegfried was going to die. Yeah, that was good. That was just well played. Because Carnage could have killed him the next turn, actually. Very nice. This is not a bot, is it? No, it's 51 points. Bot would be my points. Trying to see if there's anything I could have ignored block damage with. The block damage from Nice is just one of the biggest things that gets me. So when I go against Nice, I really just have to have a champion who can deal with block damage well. All right, so we'll go... Don't want to go Rotos too early. We'll go like these 2 champs. But yeah, very, very well played to him. Very well played. That's cool that Embreeze is able to do that stuff even when he's dead. All right, now here we got a Lazarius. We've got some good answers to block my bombs for sure. We'll go... Could go Hegemon. Just erase the Lazarius potentially. Carnage is really good there, of course. Could do something like this. 2 strong champs. I could go Hegemon plus Rotos. Gives me really 2 strong options here. Because assuming he's not in Stone Skin, that's what all this comes down to. Which, he's probably actually in Stone Skin. He's probably not a speed booster. He's probably just in Stone Skin. So now I got to think, okay, well, who can I deal with past that? Because the Ancora is going to cleanse and mess me up if my Communist gets a turn. So let's just get rid of the Ancora. He's probably going to get rid of Hedgie in this case. I should probably be faster than him, though. I got a big soul. He only has... Well, he kind of has 1, maybe 2 damage dealers. Carnage is good. Not really the best solo damage dealer, though. Let's see how this plays out. All right, so we steal turn meter from everybody. Okay. Lock him out. Switch forms. Let's make sure he actually does the bombs correctly. Nishak sometimes does weird with his bombs, so I always get a little bit worried about Commodus as well. So still outside the top 100. I'm kind of surprised. What is top 100 now? 1 more fight. I got a pretty good win rate right now. Apparently, we got to do a few refill refreshes to be back into the top 100. Like I said, not really sure if I'm going to do it or not. I'm going to push for it, but I kind of like to stay on track too if I want it to push. Like if I decide, hey, I'm going to push, I want to be close to top 100 to actually be able to do so. It does take a lot of time, though, so I don't want to overcommit necessarily. And besides, I'd rather wait till later in the season. Later in the season is easier to push because a lot of the players who are playing seriously have already pushed way up. And when you're playing, you get more easy matches, honestly. If you want a high win rate, do just your refills each day, your free ones, and then start spinning the gems later on. If you have a good roster, good strategies, you'll have a good win rate. All right, so got the good old Embry's pick. My Carnage doesn't actually have that much accuracy. Let's see what he has. I may even need to get some more on him because accuracy, his stuff is really important to land. He has about 400 actually. 358, so 360 basically. Not the worst. All right, so now we'll go against Marius, who's going to be strong. Marius is just a tough champion in general. We'll go with these two. But yeah, we've had some good fights here though today, for sure. Rotos plus Freya. All right, so Rotos, obviously an amazing champion. We throw in her, then the Rotos is going to have a problem, though. Actually, most of them are going to have problems. With Harima in the team, assuming she's built. I'm just going to assume she's built. No reason to even check it. I'm like 99% sure she is. Obviously, Carnage goes in the lead spot here. The Speed Aura. And see what they have in store. All right, so I can steal turn meter, possibly. Definitely get counterattacked. Got one of submission as well. Did steal turn meter, though. Lock them all out. Perfect. He's going to switch forms, of course. Go for the A2. It's not going to kill anybody because we have Harima reducing the defense. Ignore effects anyways. And if it does kill somebody, well, guess what? If he reses, it's going to be reduced. His HP is going to be reduced anyways. He can only A1. Those are well-built champions, though, really. He had some really solid built champs. We'll go, okay. Block pass, block actives. HP's taken down significantly. Their actives are all blocked now. That was not smart. We'll just go for this swipe. The Necrosis proc is going to be fine here. Just kidding. It's not actually going to be fine. Okay. Even through a weak hit, we got him. That was a little bit sketchy there, honestly. We'll do 20. We'll do a few more, guys. I was planning to do 10, maybe 15, but hey, we'll do a few more. These have been fun so far. I do like these. Okay, this guy's a strong player. See what happens. But fun fights for sure. A little bit of a different strategy with Crixia. Crixia being in a lot of these teams, honestly. We'll go... Okay. Let's pick up Embry's early. I'm still very much on the fence about is Embry's going to keep my Crown of Corruption or not. A lot of people will use it on their fastest champion. I'm not using it there yet, but maybe I do eventually. Now, Theodosia is really annoying. Her very, very tough champion to deal with. Chicken's annoying as well. I probably just want to ban her. She does have cruelty, though, which makes me think she's more for PvE content. Bunch of Force Affinity champs. Obviously, I don't want to bring Magic Affinity necessarily. So what was I going to see here? My Embry's build. Yeah, he's 309. Decent crit damage, decent HP. I really need a higher blessing for him. The Crown of Corruption, though, I could throw it on a different champion. I could have like a almost 490 Shuzhen, which is fast. Hard to speed tune. She's not the hardest champion to speed tune, though, just because of how her stuff works. Like, she can just A2 and boost somebody instantly. It's just you have to have a good team around that. You have to plan to, okay, you're going to boost this champion, strip the stone skin. Marius would be great if I had him for that. Now here, ideally what I could do is have Nishak just bomb them all. Nishak probably doesn't have enough accuracy, and by probably I mean definitely does not have enough accuracy to do that. He's at 657, so yeah, he would need a lot more. We can go. I really need. Oh, block damage is gonna be a pain. Oh, I went to go Siphi there. Dang it. All right, Theodosia. We'll get rid of her. Really don't like her. Doesn't ban my Armons, which is smart. Siphi pick probably wouldn't have even mattered anyways. Okay, so Marius, of course, getting the sheep. Get those stone skins off. Let's get his passives blocked. Doesn't spread to anybody, obviously. But now we can maybe steal turn meter from everyone. Okay, we did get a big turn meter steal there. We can go for the... I really just want to kill him, honestly. But I also really want to get necrosis on somebody. Can I just kill him? Nah, not quite. It's actually fairly close, though, honestly. Just steal this, maybe? Now I got necrosis going out there. I want him to res right now and not keep waiting. Because right now he's in a dilemma. Do I switch forms and try to lock out? Or do I just res? If he switches forms, that could be the best play. But now I can do this and just kill them all. And then necrosis should kill him very soon. There we go. So I wanted to put him in a dilemma. So GG's to him. Strong player. That was good. The Harima play maybe the Harima play was the best play. But either way, I wanted to try to set that, which if he would have swapped forms, I think that would have just been useless. Potentially could have given the chicken a turn and could have possibly done something for him. But he's also risking Wand of Submission, something like that. Who knows? Who knows what could have happened? But going for the res and the veil, I guess either way, I want to give the options there. Put him in a little predicament. All right, so against Nice, I need to have a Rotos ready in the back. We can go Carnage plus... Crixie is good here. I do like her. Carnage is good too, but I really like Embry's. I guess Carnage is kind of the way to go here. If I'm expecting to bring Rotos in the back, I need to have a few options here. So now we need to be mindful of, okay, Hegemon plus Rotos, I think is the play to make here. Hegi potentially just nukes them all down. I didn't necessarily need the Rotos, but the Rotos allows me to keep the Nice there potentially. They're going to be really fast, of course. Let's just get rid of the horse. They have no strip champions. So if they go first, they have no strip options. which means my champs are just there chilling in stone skin, chilling in tanky stuff, and be fine. But I am faster than him, so we're okay here. We'll lock them all out. So we just go for an A2 here. I don't want to use Rodos's A3 just yet. Obviously, I want to try to spread this. There we go. Block actives, block passives, spread. Obviously, she can only use the A1 now. He's basically in a terrible spot at this point. Block buffs. He gets a turn. He can kill somebody, but he's got his actives and his passives blocked right now. So, okay. He shouldn't be able to switch forms. There we go. Nice. Nice is dead. Nice is gone. I don't like Nice. But having the Rotos there, the Carnage, good stuff. There we go. Got him again. Now, he's probably going to have a similar first two picks. He knows my Armans is faster. Maybe he goes Armans first. He doesn't. So we'll go Armans plus Carnage. Carnage did great before. He may have similar picks the whole time, but I can't imagine that's the case. Because now he knows my Armans is faster than all of his champions. I know none of his champions are in Stone Skin. At least the Shoes in Arbiter Nice are not in Stone Skin. No Lightning Cage on the Nice either. I get the last pick here. I could save the last pick for Hegemon, or I could save the last pick for Calvalax. Either one's going to kill his champions. So we'll go Crixia plus Rotos here. He may go like a UDK to stop the Rotos a little bit. Or maybe just stick to Yumiko stuff. We have Hegemon and Calvalax, both champs I could use. The Calvalax, though, needs more attack. He's at 8,000 attack. He needs more like 10,000, honestly. There we go. UDK, I had a feeling he was going to come out. Obviously going to ban him. We already know my R1s is faster, though, so kind of surprised he went with the same route with the Shoes in. Because this still doesn't really counter me. Right? Now, here, I guess he could have a Wand of Submission. I just get messed up early on from that Wand of Submission proc. Could be the situation. If I try to steal Terminator from everybody, if the horse is in Stone Skin, maybe I'm in a bad spot there. Okay, he's not in Stone Skin. And we get block actives on him. Wow, Hedgie just kind of did work on the team. So obviously can't do anything here at all, right? Block actives, unless he has... yeah, I think Chainbreaker is definitely a better idea. Chainbreaker could have cleared these. Let's go for this kill, because he has no way to res him. And then we'll go for this, an extra turn into this. There we go. The Nice in Ward of the Fallen, I don't think is the best. Because he almost got nuked down by Hedgie, right? Yeah, my Hedgie almost killed him. My Hedgie's build's decent, but I don't know. Maybe Ward of the Fallen does great for him. I know Nice can be annoying. I think he's really annoying with Chainbreaker personally. But either way, another fight versus him. Okay, he's got Carnage this time, so he's trying to mix it up a little bit. We know he has his Shoes in. We'll go Crixia plus... So far, he has no Stone Skin on any of his champions, though, which is really surprising. I don't know why he's not running Stone Skin on anybody. Or why he's picking the exact same team. Like, if it's a UDK here at the end, I'm, of course, going to ban the UDK. Okay, so a Nice. But I know none of these champions... The Nice last time, I did get lucky with the nuke. I will get rid of him this time. Okay, because if I do not nuke everybody down, he could be a problem. I assume Carnage is not in Stone Skin as well. No Wand of Submission procs. We do get the A1. We'll just go ahead and sheep the Marius, though. Sheep the Horsey. Block everybody out. A2. There we go. GG's. Definitely, it's hard to compete unless you're just top of speed without Stone Skin. You got to have Stone Skin. A Mamba. Oh no, it's a Mamba. All right, Marius. Carnage has been really good for me, so I'm going to keep him in some teams, actually, for a little while. His speed is, let's see, 250, so he's a little bit slower than what he should be, but he's not got the best gear either. He's got a 5-star chest plate, 5-star pair of gloves. I would definitely like him to be a bit better. Either way, guys, this will be my last refills of the live arena tokens. Sorry, this is much longer than I expected it to be, but it's been fun. All right, so Siffy plus... Okay, this is... Crixie is great here. I played a team very similar to this before earlier, I think. Obviously, probably wanting to go speed a little bit. The Siffy may or may not be. Let's just put in a Hegemon. And then... I'll go Siegfried here. I haven't used him in a while, actually. I could go him. Or I could go this. Because he may want a Rotos anyways. And Rotos can really just pop off and destroy stuff. He's one of the few champs who, if he's left as the only damage dealer, he's a big threat. Okay, Ashnar. I don't really like him. He's Force Affinity. Not really going to be super exciting for me. So let's just get him out of here. Kind of surprised he saved him for the very end there. I guess he's maybe thinking that if I picked Sulfurion, Ashnar just makes Sulfurion useless, basically. Not even basically. He does no damage. Can't break Stone Skin. It's just a bad situation. Maybe I banned the wrong champ there. Nah, I think we're okay. Okay, I can steal Termeter from the Siffy. Could get enfeebled. Did not get enfeebled, thank goodness. Okay, stripped them. Did not lock them all out, though. But I can just sheep the Marius. So now it's kind of like, okay, well, what's going to happen here, right? Good stuff. Okay, interesting. Smart. If he can kill my Armons, for example, well, I'll be locked out, which is huge for him. If he's built for damage, that's really good. He probably can kill him even if he wasn't. Definitely not going to kill the Rotos, though. Definitely not going to kill the Rotos. Actually, just go for the kill on the Siffy. Because Rotos has aspect of Siroth, plus he had Ward of the Fallen. He did hit pretty hard, though. He did get close. But you really need a triple hit to kill him. Now, she probably has a lot of resistance. But let's just YOLO this. Okay. If we would have blocked actives as well, it would have been nice. The passive will not really matter, honestly. Of course, wait, not going to res Siffy? Okay. Maybe just kill her. May get Magma Shield proc. Okay, never mind. Nothing happened there. So, is that my last token? I think it may have been. Processing results, processing results. We'll see it all in a minute. But overall, pretty good day today. Pretty good day. At 70 right now, 72% win rate. I'll leave it. These are good fights. This one down here was a very, very close fight. Very well played by him. This one, Gizmac just messed me up, I think, if I remember correctly. No, Embreeze was getting reduced by that Siffy, so he hit like a wet noodle, basically. Let's go take a look at some of these champion builds. Crixia pretty fast and supersonic. Carnage. Stone Skin plus Savage. Rotos is in 9-piece Merciless. Armons is fast. We're not going to spend too much time on these champs, though. Hegemon, good nuking build. Harima, Stone Skin plus Savage. Stone Skin plus Savage. You guys can, of course, pause it. I don't want to spend too much time and give away too much, though. Shuzin's naked. Herbaeus is not that fast. I don't use her that much anymore. I've mostly been using just one fast champion. I do need to get another fast option, though, which I probably will soon. But either way, that is Live Arena, guys. The new season started. With the new season, of course, it's the same as all the other seasons, basically. But we now get some mythical material chance again. Legendary Gemstone at 1190. I mean, it's not really that exciting stuff, honestly. But we do get some rewards. It's definitely worth going for and getting these final rewards each time. But either way, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Best of luck in your Live Arena pushes. Hopefully you guys do great. Thank you all very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Where am I at with this stuff? Doing decent. Curse City. Slowly but surely moving up. Can maybe max one of these soon. We have almost all the defense ignore ones maxed. Not quite, but a good portion of them. Don't really need some of these, so haven't really cared about them too much. But either way, thank you guys. I'll catch you later.